Очень волнуюсь, то, что я первый выступаю. Пару слов хотела сказать о себе. Последний год-полтора я занимаюсь именно внедрением цифровых технологий в сфере AI в образование, именно школьное образование. И все эти где-то полтора года я слышала, что AI это слишком серьезно для учеников, особенно казахстанские ученики еще не готовы к этому. Но хотелось бы отметить то, что сейчас эта сфера развивается очень быстро, и я хотела бы в презентации, это был спойлер, в презентации хотела бы показать одно из применений именно готовых AI-технологий, которые можно именно использовать для проектов с учениками в школе. Изначально презентация была на английском, так что если у вас будут вопросы, мы можем обсудить их в конце на удобном вам языке. So let me start. Камера заменит, okay. The project that I'm going to present today is about waste management using AI technology. Like today, nowadays, it's obvious why waste management is important, right? Because of air pollution, like it may lead to air pollution, contamination of soil, and some other consequences. And in this project, the aim is not just to get a product at the end. The aim is to learn throughout the process of creating this project. So basically, what we are going to do, we are going to create waste classifier depending on the type of the waste. This project is recommended for 9 to 11 grade students, like high school students. It involves some ICT programming stuff, math topics, and it can be developed in like biology or geography subjects. When it comes to waste recycle, like the type of waste that you can actually recycle or the one that you need to collect together. And this is actually the final product. So the program is it's just a bunch of code. And when you run it, what it's going to do is it's going to turn on the camera on your laptop. And in front of the camera, when you put an object, like when you show an object, this is a picture of banana, by the way, it shows the type of bin that it actually refers to, okay? So let me tell you more about this project. What is required to hold this project is, for sure, PC with camera, internet access, which is needed only at the beginning of the project to download the code and download the files. We need some waste samples and Python notebook. Python notebook is one of the most useful ones to run Python code. So I think most of the students are familiar with this. And the type of waste that we are going to consider in this specific project is going to be the waste that we generally have at school. For example, like it may be some food stuff or general waste, some papers, some bottles and other stuff. And how it works is, first of all, you take a picture of waste sample. I wrote a bottle here. It was here just a moment ago, just as an example, okay? So yeah, thank you. This was for the project, okay. So you take many pictures of that. I'm going to show you how to do that using just one AI constructor. And then we are going to write the code and we are going to classify. First of all, we're going to do it ourselves. We teach the model, and after that, it's going to do it by itself. Okay, so it's going to do it automatically. And I just wanted to show you how much code it takes to create such a project. This is not much, okay? It's just one-page code, but what it does is really a great thing, and I think this is good for developing students' consciousness about the waste management. For example, why some specific things, like if you take a banana leftover and an apple, why they go together into one bin, and some other interesting questions. This project is not kind of PBL project that we usually do, like problem list or, but it is more of an inquiry-based learning, because here we learn throughout the process, asking some different questions and trying to answer them. And the model that we use here You might see this example like million times, right? When we just teach our machine, the computer, to recognize if the object in the picture is a dog or a cat. And we use the same model, like its classification of images, okay? And for classifying our objects, like the ways that I'm talking about. And the classifier that I used here is called Teachable Machine with Google.com. I just want to show you for a minute, okay? Oh, okay. I was told that I can press on this link, but it's okay. So if you go to this website, it's very useful. You can just upload different kind of image. Let me show you how they look like. It's fine. Let me just move on, okay? I thought I can do it by myself. I can just go on with the presentation. Я могу. Okay. So when you go to that website, first of all, the first step for students is to collect data. For example, in our school, we don't have like Coca-Cola bins or some other metal bins. That's why I didn't include it here. So it depends basically on your school, what kind of waste you may have at school. Students are going to first collect them, and then they're going to teach, going to that website, they're going to teach the model and say, okay, this is banana, this is how it looks like. And after that, in the code that I showed you, they're going to say, banana goes to this kind of bin. And in this process, it is good for teachers to ask why, for example, like I have two kind of bottles, the plastic one and the glass one. And here students will learn the difference between them, how they are recycled, and how are they used after recycling. Okay, so if I can continue with the presentation. Yeah, thank you. This was always magic to me, you know? Okay. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So here I used like 6 samples. One of them was nothing. The others were, for example, we had banana, we had plastic bottle, some snack that we sure have at school, some papers, and glass bottle. And how we can extend this project in the future. For example, if you are a robotics teacher and so on, you can continue it with creating Arduino project where, for example, you put, I don't know, some bottle in front of the camera and it's gonna automatically open the bin that it refers to. Or for teachers of geography and biology, it would be good to actually extend the content of your subject. Like why, how is this waste recycled exactly, and why some specific objects go to the same bin, but others go to different bins. And this is an open source project. Actually, the code itself, initially it was taken from the website, but it didn't work correctly, so I simplified it. I removed extra stuff, and it is on GitHub, open source. All the images are uploaded there, and if you have any questions, you can talk to me. We can develop this project together. Thank you.